How's it going, everybody? My name is Alex, and in today's video, we are going to talk about the top 5 reasons that Gauntlets are good and the top 5 reasons that Gauntlets suck ass. So, this list is in no particular order, but we're going to go back and forth between the good and the bad. So, let's start with the good, I guess, and then we'll go into the bad and then back and forth, blah, 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 blah. All right, so, number 5, the good. It's more content, and it's something to look forward to, and it's nice. It's nice to see the map come out, and then a few weeks later we have a reason to come back to play it. I definitely appreciate that. However, moving on to number 5 in the bad, it's not replayable at all. It's super boring after you beat it once. I've even gotten to round like 27, 28 on 9 a few times, and I don't want to go back and play it because there's certain challenges that really piss me off. Which leads me into my number 4 spot for the good. It challenges you as a player, and it makes you strategize how you're going to look at the game. For example, in the Dead of the Night Gauntlet, you have to get the Koshka by a certain round, or you have to get the steak knife at a certain round. So you have to prep in order to get this. When you're doing a regular main quest, it's nice to be able to do things at your own pace, but the way this mode sets up is you have to do things in their order, or it's bye-bye time. Which leads me into the number 4 spot here for the bad. Some of these challenges are fucking stupid, and they don't connect. Like, for example, in 9, there's the board step where you have to get 1,000 points. Oh my god, there's no flow there. In Classified, using those teleporters, unique teleporters, that one drives me the most crazy. There's also one on Voyage where you have to use the Essex. I get using it once, maybe, in the mid-round, in the mid-tier, silver tier, but Jesus Christ, 3 times? That gun fucking sucks. After they take all of your abilities away with it, come on, man. Then in Blood of the Dead, you have to get the Swordfish by round 4, I think. I understand, but the challenges before don't let you get across the catwalk easy enough unless you strategize a certain way or perhaps have elixirs. For bad players, it's not really achievable. I just don't like how they don't flow. I don't mind the certain challenges here and there to be tedious, but they have to flow. These interrupt the flow. Unless that's what they're going for, then fucking good job, I guess. All right, back to the good. Number 3, it teaches players about all the various features of the map. Yes, you're still gonna have to look up guides and whatnot, but some players probably didn't know any of that shit was there. So this uncovers the Easter eggs and allows players to learn them. Like, the steak knife was a trophy. It was sort of an Easter egg. The fucking, I can't think of the name right now, but that thing in Dead of the Night that shoots the goddamn arrows, the crossbow thing, whatever, it's underneath the cemetery. You know? Whatever the fuck it's called, I can't remember. That's an Easter egg side quest. Who cares? And this leads me into the number 3 spot of the bad. The community doesn't seem interested in the Gauntlets at all. When there's a new map or a new quest that's coming out, a new Easter egg, the whole community gets together. There's fucking millions of views going around, live streams for 24, 36 hours, and we solve this quest. It's a blast. But when a new Gauntlet comes out, everyone's at a Borderlands 3 event. So, yeah. Number 2 of the good. I can appreciate the experimentation on Treyarch's behalf, but this whole game is an experiment, and Gauntlet mode is just a victim of that. So I don't know how many more creative ideas they have in them. And this leads me into the bad for number 2. This takes resources away from Treyarch. They could be focusing on a new map or new weapons or factions, for Christ's sake, whatever the fuck that is. But instead, they're focusing on Gauntlet. Like, no one plays it, guys. Come on. I guess they don't have to make that much shit with it, but they have to come up with 30 challenges. They have to come up with the death barrier if you fail. They have to come up with all sorts of weird things inside of it to make it restrictive. And I'm sure making shit restrictive is not just click a button. All right, this leads me into number 1 of the good. It teaches me new ways to play, and it restricts me as a player, which I just said, and it encourages new perk choices, loadouts, and playstyles. And I do really appreciate this. This is actually something good. However, I miss that freedom for doing a main quest. When I'm doing the quest on Dead of the Night, I can spend all of round 6 using as many elixirs as possible and getting the steak knife prepared for the next round. Well, in Gauntlet, I don't really have that freedom, so I have to think, okay, round 7, round 8, round 9 are going to be X, Y, and Z. I got to defend the billiard room here, and then after that, I can go over here and get ready for a little bit more of the steak knife. Savage Impaler, that's what that thing was fucking called. But even though you have all this encouragement and whatnot for new playstyles and ways of thinking, this leads me into the number 1 of the bad, and the final thing, it just does not reward you. You get a sticker and a fucking calling card. Who gives a fuck? I mean, even the Easter eggs in this game don't reward you. You don't get all the perks anymore. You don't get to continue playing. It just ends the game. Why should I do this stuff? There's no fucking incentive. For winning, for being strategic, for playing, you don't get a camo, you don't get anything. Even in Blood of the Dead, you have to prep yourself for the Magmagat, and a lot of players would just get the Magmagat ahead of time like you can do for pretty much any other challenge in Gauntlets, but they fail you for fucking thinking ahead. Isn't that what Gauntlets are for? Strategizing? It's so fucking silly. Kano, sorry guys, my cat's being loud if you can hear it. Kano, go. There's nothing here. There's nothing. So, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Please leave this video a like, a subscription, anything. I would really appreciate it. Talk to you guys in the next one.